Hi there and welcome to this very special one-day game. I'm Mark Nicholas and am delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day.
This is an unusual surface. There's a fair bit of grass on it, and I reckon the fast bowlers will get movement off the seam and in the air, though it's a clear enough day overhead. If I won the toss,
Hi there and welcome to this very special one-day game.
In favour of
I'm Mark
batting.
Nicholas and am delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day.
This is an unusual surface. There's a fair bit of grass on it, and I reckon the
that was
fast
a
bowlers will
no-brainer.
get
You just
movement
had
off the
to bowl
seam
first.
and
This
in
is
the
a
air,
damp
though
and grassy
it's a
surface.
clear enough day
As long as they
overhead.
get
If I
the
won
new
the
ball in
toss,
the right area,
it's
it's very
50-50. I'm
sure
just
around
getting
it.
all over the
I'm Mark
occupant.
Nicholas
Make it
and
very tough
delighted
for
to
the
be here
others.
for what promises to be a most
So
entertaining day.
we're all ready for the first
This
ball
is
of the
an
inning.
unusual surface. There's a fair bit of grass on it, and I reckon the
That was
fast
a
bowlers will
no-brainer.
get
You just
movement
had
off the
to
seam
bowl first.
and
This
in
is
the
a
air,
damp
though
and grassy
it's a clear
surface.
enough day
As long as they
overhead.
get the new ball in the right
That's
area,
found
it's
the gap
very
in the
sure
field.
around
Just
it.
getting all over the
I'm Mark
occupant.
Nicholas
Make it
and
very tough
delighted
for
to
the
be here
others.
for what promises to be a most entertaining day.
There's just one there. A beauty and 4 runs.
What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today.
That gets away.
He does score a lot of runs through the covers. He's an excellent placer of the ball.
That's a big hit. It's 6.
Huge! That is huge!
Out.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
There'll be runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain.
Well, he can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
He's gone for a duck.
The scorers haven't had to do much with that innings.
This was how the wicket fell. Hit straight to a fielder. He's out for the count. That caught him a nasty blow on the head. He's worked that into the gap. The sweeper picks up. There's just one there. No need for him to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Hit straight to a fielder. Steered expertly into the gap, fielded by the man out long on. He looked as if he was home to me. Just one run. Beautiful piece of batting, that.
Well, he smashed that for four, and what a big smile on his face.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Well, you won't see anything as shambolic as that. That was a poor over. And now the confidence is seeping through. He dispatched that with, well, with ease and grace.
There should be some runs here. Stopped in the covers.
No, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there.
Super shot there.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Play it away with comfort.
He will be kicking himself about that. What a way to get out just when he was set.
Let's see the action replay of that.
Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring. Well, a player of this quality just doesn't miss out on opportunities like that. Onto it in a flash.
Straight through to the keeper. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
His straight driving is perfect.
Marvellous effort in the air and gone.
Now that's an important catch. Oh boy, is that an important catch, and didn't he do well to cling on?
Forced off the back foot.
That's a good one. Well timed and 4. Beautifully placed. Goodness, he's in good nick.
4 all the way.
He loves driving the ball, especially through the covers, and frankly, there's no one better at it. It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
That's turned away through mid-wicket. Pushed through the covers. There's just one there. Fielder's not going to reach that one. Outstanding catch.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. Beautifully played. Yep, nicely into position and smashes it away. One of the keys is to roll the wrists, and when you hit it down like that, there's no danger in the stroke.
What a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son.
Oh, that's a long walk back when you fail.
Let's see the action replay of that. Well, that's found the gap in the field, fielded by the man out long on. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. Stopped in the covers. Just one run. He's got him. He's gone.
Totally deceived him with that. Beat him all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that. They're through the tail now and should tie this up quickly.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Steered expertly into the gap, fielded by the man out long on. No shot played to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. That's good bowling. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. Stroke through the covers. There's just one there.
Terrific cricket. It's such a key thing to place the ball well, and also, I guess, not to try to hit it too hard.
It's straight to a fielder. He's got it into the gap. It's straight to a fielder.
Yes.
Fielded by the man at long on.
Yes.
What a wonderful stroke. By heaven, he looks in good shape out there.
It's straight to a fielder. Got him. Yes, he's out. Straight in. No problem with that. You wouldn't expect to miss those.
Would you believe it? He's picked the fielder out perfectly.
comprehensively bowled.
Oh, the bowler's made a terrible mess of the stumps.
He's gone for a duck. We're about to see a change in the bowling. That was a really confident shot.
Oh, he played that stroke perfectly.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6. Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
Smashed that one right out of the ground.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time. Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
That brings up his half-century.
He played a gem of an innings. The key is to retain concentration and to move on.
Stopped in the covers.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
Hit straight to a fielder.
Delivery 4 all the way.
Let's see the action replay of that. There's just one there. Play it away with comfort. Oh, big shout for that one. It's forced away through the offside. Well, that isn't the place to bowl at this batsman.
You give this guy too much room, and it's 4 every time.
And we have a change of bowling. That's a big appeal. That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings. That came off the pads. That's edged and out. That flew off the edge, but he managed to get a hand to it and it's stuck.
Welcome back to the second half of this riveting encounter. Alongside me in the commentary box, and we're ready for play, is Richie Bennett.
Thanks, Mark. Welcome back to the cricket ground for this next session of play. So, we're all ready for the first ball of the innings. Hit straight to a fielder. A cracking stroke. Ouch, that must have hurt. These will be leg byes. Ouch, that must have hurt.
Well, a player of this quality just doesn't miss out on opportunities like that. Onto it in a flash.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That's been given as a wide. Got him, yes, he's out. Cracking catch. That could change the course of the match.
Now, the early wicket will get all the fielders buzzing.
This wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Miles, he's hit it miles.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
What super stroke. You know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either. His straight driving is perfect.
And the end of the over. He picked that up beautifully.
But the bowler won't be happy about that.
That's edged and out. That was really moving. A brilliant reflex catch. We can. He's got hold of that one. 4 runs.
What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today.
We can have a look. That's found the gap in the field. The sweeper picks up. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in.
No, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there.
Played into the gap. That's 2 more runs on the board.
Well, that showed us the maker's name, and what a wonderful, easy, free swing of the bat.
He's timing the ball perfectly today.
And now the confidence is seeping through. He dispatched that with, well, with ease and grace.
That's a superb shot.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
Run.
You can't afford to bowl that in there.
Oh, it's a monster.
It's straight to a fielder.
Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring. Ah, well, everything was in the right place there, and it raced away to the boundary.
And 6.
Yeah.
Huge! That is huge!
That was still going up as it cleared the rope.
He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too.
Forced off the back foot. Great shot. That's 4 all the way.
Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. It came pretty much out of the middle of the bat, and all in all, he looks in good touch.
Run.
Oh, what a catch.
Lazy, that's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay. Oh, such a disappointment for him. He was in and set. He should have gone on.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Yes.
There's just one there.
Yep.
There's just one there.
Yes.
Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
Well, there's his half century. stroked through the covers.
You almost sense how much he loves to thread the ball through the cover region.
That one will have ruffled his feathers. Marvellous stuff.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
Yes.
There should be some runs here.
Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to him.
Steered expertly into the gap, fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there.
Yes.
He's worked that into the gap. Just one run. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Kent have changed their field.
Yes.
Just one run. Really looks in fine nick today.
It's pretty tough for the bowlers on a pitch like this. There doesn't seem to be any margin for error.
Let's see the action replay of that.
Yeah.
The crowd really enjoyed that shot.
Now that came right out of the middle of the bat.
Expertly held.
Well taken, well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there.
Yes.
Play it away with comfort. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. Stopped in the covers.
Yes.
You give this guy too much room, and it's 4 every time.
That's racing away for 4. We can have a look at that again.
Run.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's the way to the bleachers.
Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Played into the gap. Well, the fielder's not going to cut that off.
Oh, that's a gift, just a gift, and this guy's too good to ignore gifts like that.
Run.
Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there.
And they've wrapped up this limited overs fixture with a great win. They came into the game well prepared and ready to produce the goods, and that's exactly what they did. On behalf of Richie, Benno and myself, it's a goodbye. We've had the most brilliant day here, a day that none of us will ever forget.